what to do if you just feel stuck in your research? You feel that no matter how much you're working, no matter how much effort you're putting into it, you just feel that nothing is making sense, that your research is leading to nowhere, and you just don't see the point of the entire thing. Like, no matter how hard you work, you just don't see the work that you're doing. You don't have any tangible results, you don't have anything that you could call, okay, this is going to fit my thesis tomorrow in this way. And I want to say that this is something that I think if not every PhD student experience at some point in their PhD, I would say that 99% of them definitely do experience that feeling. This is something that I was struggling with during my PhD, and also many of my clients struggle with that as well. So what does it mean to feel stuck? When I started first asking myself, what is this feeling of how do I feel stuck? Okay, what does that mean? I just wanted to share this line of thought with you because for me it was very useful, and nowadays I also talk about that a lot with my clients, and it happens to be useful to them as well. So when you're feeling stuck, what does stuck mean? Because for me, at some stages of my research, stuck would mean, okay, I just don't know how to move forward. I feel that no matter what I try, it doesn't work. So I sort of exhausted all of my options. I sort of just don't have an idea of how to move forward, or feeling stuck because you have so many things and you don't know how to put them together, how to structure them, how to make sense of all the things that you've got. So those are just two examples of how different stuck feels to many people and many researchers at different stages of research. The solution that works in these cases, so first I'm going to tell you what doesn't work. So what doesn't work is working harder, beating yourself up because you do not have any results yet, and so on. Because this feeling of stuckness doesn't go away with working harder. And I'm telling you that because I tried that thing. I was like, okay, you just need to work harder, you just need to more pressure, you just need to push harder, or whatever are those things that we are telling ourselves. But that is not the solution, because at some point you're just going to feel so disgusted by your own work that you are simply not going to do anything. However, what does work, and what was a very much a source of frustration for me, was this sense that I was doing the work but I was getting nowhere. So one of the strategies that I use with my clients is to make sense of the work that you already have, because chances are that there are some things you did a month, 6 months ago, or even a year ago, because we know that scientific projects are quite long, and that you already forgot that you have. So the very first step would be to take all of that and to really put some structure to it. First of all, realize what is it that you already have. What are the results that you already have, and in which direction are they even pointing? Are they contradictory? Are they pointing in the same kind of direction? Is there any way of connecting that into something coherent? Because this is the thing that is going to give us peace of mind. The peace of mind lives in the structure, in the clarity, in the clear scientific story that you're telling, not in working harder, working more, and so on, because chances are you're already overworked, underpaid, and very much exhausted. So beating yourself up is kind of not going to get you anywhere, because this is not the thing that you need. What you crave now is some tangible thing, like saying, okay, all of the work that I did was for something because it's pointing in this direction. Even if it's contradictory, even if you find out that it isn't something that is going to make it to your thesis, you at least have some idea of the work that you did. Because it's very easy for us to forget how much we worked already, because we just move on to the next thing without ever questioning what is our research even saying up to this point. So if you are now in that situation, if you are in your PhD, kind of trying to wrap up your research, making sense of your research so it can fit your thesis or paper one day, and you just don't know where to start from, you are overworked, you are exhausted, your supervisor is maybe not present for you, not here for you to support you, I want to invite you to schedule a completely free intro coaching call with me. I will leave a link down below in the description where you can schedule it, and in that call we discuss exactly exactly that. So we take a look at where you're at, what are your very, very tangible next steps that you can take in order to sort of make sense of your research, in order to make sure that you are going somewhere and choosing that direction that will give you this sense of peace and clarity. And of course, we take a look if we are a good fit to work together. So if this is where you're at, schedule a free coaching call down below. And thank you very much for watching. And as always, see you in the next few days with another video. Bye bye.